Welcome to our video on 5 ways ERP can boost customer service. There are few things more disheartening than calling up a retail store to see if they have what you need, being told that they do in fact have the item, then driving across town to the store only to find that the person you spoke with was wrong. They in fact did not have the item you wanted. At that point, it's unlikely that any friendly interaction or attempted help from the store salespeople is going to make you happy with that company. At that point, you question whether you should patronize that store in the future. When servicing customers as a manufacturer, similar scenarios occur. Your customers want to know if you have the item in stock, and if not, when you will be able to produce it, in what quantity, how fast you can ship it, what their price is, etc. If you tell them the answers to these questions and the answers do not turn out to be true, you certainly lose some credibility and may even lose all future sales from that customer. If you supply parts that customer needs to make their product, the problems increase exponentially, as your delays create delays for their production. This then brings about downstream delays for their customers. This is bad. Here are just a few interesting pieces of information about customers and their need for superior customer service. 39% of customers will avoid a company for 2 years after a bad customer experience. As many as 73% of customers leave a company due to bad customer service. 33% of consumers say they would consider switching companies after just one instance of bad customer service. 91% of customers who are unhappy with a brand will just leave without complaining. This prevents you from addressing their issues and remedying the situation. These figures impact retail operations somewhat. Losing a few customers is not going to make or break a retail company. But in a manufacturing setting, losing even one major customer can seriously impact your bottom line. So, what does having an ERP system that is fully functioning have to do with any of the above? How does it, in fact, improve customer service? Why is a well-implemented ERP system a competitive advantage? First, an ERP system helps you give your customer accurate information on when an item will be able to be produced, when it will ship, and when it will arrive. In the manufacturing arena, accurate information is critical to customer satisfaction. B2B customers appreciate friendly service, but even more, they need accurate information. That isn't to say you can get away with being gruff, but the key to their customer satisfaction is whether or not you can give them what they need when you say you will. A good ERP system can ensure that this can be provided. Second, an ERP system enables a customer to get the information he needs immediately without having to wait days for everyone involved in the production of the product to give their input. Without a good functional ERP system with advanced planning capabilities, when a customer calls in to see if you can provide them what they need in the quantity they need in the time frame available, many steps need to occur to gather the information. You must check with the inventory department to see how many of the item are currently in stock. You then check with the sales department to see how many of those items in stock have been promised to another customer. You have to check with the production department to see what is in line to be produced when, to see when your order could be produced, and you should probably check in with accounts to ensure this customer is not in arrears. All of this could take hours, if not days. Second, we live in a society where instant gratification isn't just a nice thing, it is expected. We log on to Amazon and find out instantly how soon we can get what we want. Then, with a click of a button, we order it and it's on its way. If a customer has to wait several days to find out if you can supply their need, it is highly likely they will look for another company that can answer their question today. You will then become a last resort. If another company can provide them the information about the product before you can, the other company will most likely get the sale. Third, an ERP system improves the accuracy of billing and accounting functions. Most people get upset when a company can't keep their accounts straight. Inaccurate billing is a major problem and can lead to disgruntled customers. Research has found that 77% of customers have experienced some form of billing issue, with 2/3 of those stating they would consider switching or would switch providers when this situation arises. Fourth, knowing that you can deliver what you promise on time lowers the customer's stress. After all, they have people they answer to, and if your materials don't arrive on time, they are the ones between a rock and a hard place. Knowing they have a supplier they can trust lowers the customer's stress level and increases his satisfaction and loyalty. And finally, a good ERP system frees up your customer service reps to focus on nurturing customer relationships. If your salespeople are chasing information, they can't really spend that time nurturing their current customer base. When you free up that time, they can utilize their skills to increase customer loyalty, find out if the customer needs something they haven't mentioned, and just generally improve the relationship between your company and theirs. This is a very valuable but often overlooked benefit of ERP, improved customer service that increases customer satisfaction with your brand. If your ERP system isn't functioning the way it should, consider a gap analysis and possible upgrade to get things working well. If you don't have an ERP system yet, or if your ERP system doesn't properly support your business, check out Sightline. We think it is the best ERP system for modern manufacturers. For more information, contact us today at 303-694-4400.